That's very close. That's very, very close.
Poppy K and her bookish thoughts, adventures with ogres and astronauts. Poppy K and her bookish thoughts. Poppy K, subscribe, like, comment and share.
Well, hello. I have got a package and it is some books. So I'm going to open it up and use my sword that I got. Hopefully I can use that to open this up. The sword that I got in my Illumicrate, which is actually quite good because it is one of the books that I've got right now. The only problem is there's glitter comes off it. I might have to put some resin on it or something. Right, let's see what we've got. Picked up these books from Books to Door. I actually have a £5 off code linked in my description if you want to pop on over and get £5 off. Not sponsored or anything like that, it's just that you can do that. So if you fancy getting £5 off a book series or something like that, then this is the way to go. So I picked up this series. Now I know absolutely nothing. It's Scarlett St. Clair and it's A Touch of Malice. And it's all 3 books, so I picked this up. This is still obviously still got the plastic on. We've got A Touch of Malice, A Touch of Ruin, and A Touch of Darkness. So I'm assuming it goes that way. So I picked up those. As I say, I really have no clue. I love the covers, and it says nothing is certain but a promise of war. So I picked those up. I then said I was going to be picking up the Throne of Glass series, which I have here. So I am really looking forward to reading the whole lot. I think I've only read up to this one. I think I stopped at that one because then ACOTAR came out and I was completely enthralled into ACOTAR. So I have got the whole series in this lovely little book box. So I also picked that up. And then I picked these up because I saw Becca and the Books reading them and a couple of other booktubers, and they seem to really enjoy it. And I enjoy the same sort of books that they do. So I thought, why not go ahead and pick it up? I think it was, I saw these on, it was on Facebook actually that I actually saw the advert for them. And I think they were like £40 for the whole lot. But it is the Lore Olympus, Volume 1, 2 and 3 graphic novels. And I am really, really looking forward to diving into these. I think these are going to be amazing. They're all hardback as well, which, whoops, is amazing. So I picked those up as well. So I picked up 3 box sets. That one, and I can't get the other one, but I will pick that up in a minute. But yeah, so I'm really happy with them. Yeah, I will let you know what I think of them once I've read them all. Well, hello. Do you like these? I picked these up in the charity shop the other day. Love them. Feel like a 1970s, I don't know, detective. I finished the Birdcage library. I will fill you in on that in a little bit. As you know, yesterday I also got my delivery of Throne of Glass. So I'm just reading that now. I've read the first 100 pages of Assassin's Blade. I was going to read Throne of Glass first, but I actually never read Assassin's Blade, so I'm going to read this first because these are like little novellas, and then go on to the actual series. So quite pleased with that. Quite happy. I'm going to go and sit outside. I've got my coffee. I have got in my coffee, this is, it is coconut, a flat white coconut, and it is, we've got one of those Dolce Vita, I think, is that what it's called, machine, and it's one of their coffees. If you've got that machine, I would definitely try the flat white coconut. It is absolutely amazing. I'm going to go and sit outside now with my book and do a bit of reading. I think it is a fly. I better go and let him out. Good morning. I got some mail yesterday, and it's from, I saw this girl on TikTok, and it is from a company called Rinky Dink candles. Now she does all her candles and wax melts in really weird kind of moulds and stuff, which speaks to my heart, really does speak to my heart. She does like skull candles, skull-shaped candles. I think wax melts are like baby faces and stuff. Absolutely love it. So I picked up the Parma Violet candle, and this is what the packaging looks like. Really up my street. And the smell, if I could tell you, this is what it comes that way. This is what it comes like. I'm literally just out the door for work, so it gives you all your burning advice on the back, and it comes in this little tin, and it just makes me want to go out and buy Parma Violets because they're my favourite sweet too. So, and it's a double wick, so I'll leave the details of the shop below, but yeah, Rinky Dink candles. She does apparel like clothing and stuff as well, so perfect. That's my little treat for when I sit down and read. Might see if I can get myself a little collection together. Right, I'm going to go to work. Good morning. How are we this morning? Is it morning? Oh, yes, like just. It is Saturday. The weather is absolutely beautiful. I've been out and done the shopping already this morning. I finished the Assassin's Blade, and I would agree with all of the people that I watched on YouTube. It helps you to read that book first. Even though it's a collection of small novellas, it helps you understand where Selena, why she's where she is in the salt mines at the moment in A Throne of Glass. So I think it does help reading that first, because I've actually never read that. So that came out after the first book, I think. So, but I would definitely recommend, if you're going to start the Throne of Glass series, read that first, so then you get a little bit better understanding of why she is where she is in the first book. Also, I would say, because even though they are novellas, they interlink, so it is more or less like reading a whole story, but there are little stories within the book, but it reads like a story, if you get my drift. It's not like a short story book where each story is different and not related. So anyway, I'm going to go out in the garden. I'm going to start reading Throne of Glass. I have got my iced coffee. The iced coffee I get, and it is absolutely delicious. I think it's like £1 something, and I get it from Aldi, and it's the iced latte salted caramel. I think I've got some of the others as well, but absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to take my iced coffee out in my cup, actually, that I picked up from Tesco's. It's £7 at the moment on club card. I mean, this isn't like sponsored or anything, but Apparently, this is supposed to be like the Stanley Cup dupe, but I doubt it. So one day I might get a Stanley Cup, but I just don't want to spend that much money on a cup that I'll probably leave somewhere, because knowing me, I probably will. Right, I'm rabbiting on now. I'm going to go and sit out in the garden, enjoy the sunshine for a little bit. I have just applied my sunscreen. I am wearing something. And I'm going to put some on my legs. And I'm going to show you later on as well how nice the garden looks. All the flowers have started to come out. It looks beautiful out there. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Good morning. I'm in the kitchen again. I finished A Throne of Glass. The last time I read it, I was looking, was 2015, so about 8 years ago. How I remembered it in my head is not how it was, if you get my drift. Yeah, it was, I liked it. I mean, I only gave it 3 stars, but that's only because I think the likes of Court of Thorns and Roses and Crescent City better. But I am going to persevere and carry on. I have to now because I've bought the whole lot. But yeah, it was all right. It was just a nice little fun sort of read. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be reading next. My husband's just coming home. I'm going to get his square sausage sandwich ready for his breakfast, and I will see you in a bit. So The Birdcage Library by Freya Berry. It starts off, I'm just going to read this to you. This is how it starts off. Dear reader, the man I love is trying to kill me. And you just think, what? The intrigue starts straight away. and it is I'd say it's a mesmerising, very mesmerising book full of secrets, mystery, dark obsession. It will literally keep you going until that very last page. So it is set in 1932, and our main protagonist, Emily Blackwood, she's a botanist. She likes to catalogue things. She likes to hunt down rare plants and things like that. But she's actually called up to Scotland to catalogue this gentleman's taxidermied collection. And on her arrival, she arrives at this castle, and the castle is haunted by, or is said to be haunted by, a lady who had vanished from there. Now, this was like 50 years ago, before Emily arrived there. And Emily discovers a diary written by this said woman, which then sends her out on an adventure and a trail to try and find a particular item and to find out what actually happened to her. Now, as I say, it only took me a couple of days to read, but I was given it very kindly to read as an eArc from Netgally. It is released on the 22nd of June, so put that in your diaries if you're looking for something a little bit different, but it's still got a little bit of mystical sort of mystery in there as well. So there's a few things. I'm not going to say too much because I think it's one of those books that you have to go into blind, you know, kind of thing. Just have a basic knowledge of what is going on. I am going to rate it because I don't think I can yet. I think, on my feedback, I rated it 4 stars. So I would definitely check it out on the 22nd of June. So I'm going to go into the garden now because it's absolutely beautiful. Put on my detective sunglasses, or 1970s detective sunglasses. I'm going to take my book, take my phone, and I am going to read a little bit more. Hello everybody. Right, I'm going to end the vlog here. I've been to work, and we're getting our garage converted. So I've been emptying that as well. So, but I have to do it before it gets too hot because it's quite warm outside. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I will see you next week. Next week, I don't know what I'm reading. I'm halfway through a book on Netgally at the minute, so I will let you know how that goes, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.